Hi girls, I'm quickly going to show you how to do the step. So it is actually quite easy. So if you click on stair, yours will throw like a very long thing out here. So all I did was I went to my properties, then I changed a few of the dimensions here. So first of all, the width, I measured how, let me just show you how I did that. I measured how wide it is from the one side of the door to the other side. So I literally just took the measuring tool and I just put it in there and I saw, okay, that's 1110. So it depends on what door you used. So that's why I made that 1110. Then the height, obviously, remember we made our NGL low. Remember we moved our floor line 300 down. But now for some other reason, and I've tested this and I don't know why, the total height is 350 though, even though when I go and check my floor line, it says 300. It's actually 350. So make your the height of your step 350. So yeah, so that gap from where your door ends to the bottom of your where your NGL is 350 actually. Then in terms of these measurements, I mean, don't change anything here. Maybe just try and match yours to mine. Straight 270, riser 2, riser 175, tread 670, rise tread 620. Because if these aren't right, then it keeps on throwing out an error. Okay, and then before you place it down, just put on this little round thingy with the little angle there. It's called a polar tracking. So that just means it will put down your step straight. So then I just move it to this direction because that's how I want my step, and then escape. So now I've got my step. Okay. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my 3D mode and I'm going to click the move button. I'm going to select my step. I'm going to press enter. I'm going to select the corner I want to move and I'm going to move it to that front corner of where my door is and press escape. And there is your step. Okay, now the nice thing is if you want to change it anyway, you can go here to style browser. At the moment, mine is set to standard. There's a cantilever, there's a concrete, there's half with rail. Okay, and then also if you want to add in a ramp. So let's say we've done that now and you want to add in a ramp. If you click here and you click on your ramp and you say apply style to selection, you'll see that it throws out a massive ramp like that. Now the thing is, yours might not look exactly like mine, and I'll show you how to change that now. So again, let's just move it. Move that corner. That corner. And we want to place it there. Okay. Now you'll see it's like flat and then it goes up slightly there at that point. Okay, now some of yours you'll see it will be flat here in the front and then it will go up. So there's like a whole gap here at the bottom. So if you click on your ramp, okay, it has to be long. You'll see that they are very long. But if you go and Google for a height of 300 millimeters, well, technically 350, what length your thing should be, like the minimum I think it can be is like 3,600 millimeters long. And, oh, wait, let's just click on it quickly. And I think mine is 4950. Yeah, I Googled it yesterday. So I think it can be slightly shorter. So you can change this if you really wanted to. Let me just see if I change it to 3,600, if it still works. Okay, see, it might throw out. So let's make it 4,000. Okay, 4,000 should work. Okay, so now it's, but then it went higher, which is not what we wanted. Okay, anyway. So the length they throw out is most probably the standard one that you'll have to use. It's like the shortest it can be for that amount of height that it's going. But you can also just Google that and make that work. Just to fix that little thing here at the bottom, basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to edit style and you're going to go to stair styles and you're going to double click here on ramp concrete. And then you're going to see I made all of mine 300, but remember we made our height 350. So just change it to 350. I just changed it throughout. I can't remember which one was the one that actually changed it. It's something here with the flight. It's not with the landing, but it doesn't matter if you change everything to 350. Just make this the same as what your height is. And you say apply. and you say, okay, then you'll see, okay, but now this one actually does go lower, which is literally weird because the step didn't do that. So then that means we need to change our height to 300. And then move. There we go. And then let's just go double check if we go back to edit style, concrete. Let's just make these all 300 and see what happens. Because now this is a little bit raised. I don't know why those numbers are not 100% lining up. Maybe someone that watches my video can tell me. Some expert. Okay, even with 300. So this one's random because it's like a tiny little bit shorter than 300, which is weird because yesterday when I did it, it actually worked out quite nicely. Let's make it like 310 and see what happens. Still slightly. Still not working entirely, which is so weird. Or is it? I think this one's too much. Well, let's just see if we go to edit style, concrete. You'll just have to play around there with your numbers. I'm not sure why it does that. Like I said, hopefully someone watches my video one day and can tell me. This is literally the beginner course on how to just get your pat ready and done. Okay, 310 is too much though. No, it must be 320, so then 310 would have been perfect. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, 310 is actually perfect. Weird. Not too sure why. Well, that also helps. Let's just move it back to where it needs to go. That corner needs to go there. There we go. And there's your ramp. Okay, so just play around with those heights and everything like that. But that is how you add a ramp and a step or a stair to your drawing.